the Married at First Sight experts have been struggling to make successful matches, and I think it's time for them to be replaced after going too far. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Although Married at First Sight Season 18 still has quite a long way until decision day, but I think it's safe to say that the MAFS experts have failed another cast, which could be grounds for their exit. Throughout Married at First Sight history, there's been a huge shift in the way the experts work through their time with the participants. With the experts originally spending a bit more time on their matchmaking and counseling the couples, there's been an obvious difference in the last several seasons that has created some tension between expectant viewers and the entire MAFS production. Married at First Sight Season 18 has been an interesting mix of participants, as the majority of the Chicago couples have been doing the best they can to build the foundations of their relationships in the early stretches of the experiment. Throughout MAFS Season 18, the experts haven't been a big part of the couple's journey. While there's been an obvious lack of expert input since the weddings, it's been clear that the couples are being encouraged to talk through their issues with each other by producers. Even so, the MAFS experts have been disappointing the cast, creating another failure. After years of struggling to create matches that work, viewers were hopeful that Married at First Sight Season 18 would rectify the majority of the issues that they'd seen in the past. Looking for Dr. Pepper Schwartz, Dr. Pia Hollick, and Pastor Cal Roberson to create matches that can make it through the experiment and come out the other side happily together, MAFS viewers have struggled in recent years as they've been hopeful the experts will do better. With MAFS returning to Chicago for another season in the Windy City, many hoped that the experts would improve in their work. Though the season has been an interesting mix of struggle and stability, Married at First Sight Season 18 has shown off a few couples that make it seem like the series has lost control when it comes to making matches. With the MAFS Season 18 cast continuing to struggle in their relationships, some feel like they could potentially make it through the experiment, but most feel like they're entirely mismatched. Couples like David Trimble and Michelle Tomlin have faced producer plant allegations throughout the season, creating tension for viewers of the show who hope for genuine stories between the matches. Although the Married at First Sight experts have been called out for their issues for years, the current season of the series has made it clear that they don't have a plan for moving through the more difficult matches each season. While the experts are meant to come in and counsel the couples throughout the experiment, they don't utilize different methods of therapy or counseling, and they don't tend to be impartial about the way they speak to the couples. Giving them very little room to make mistakes, change their behavior, or advocate for themselves, the experts push their boundaries. The experts don't leave much room for error when it comes to the MAFS casts each season. Rather than being clear about their limitations or explaining what methods they'll use, the experts often come into counseling sessions with predetermined ideas of what's going on with the couples, making it clear that they don't intend to hear any issues out. They seem to use more templated methods with the Married at First Sight couples, ignoring the specific issues that are cropping up within the pairings and instead pushing general communication and problem-solving skills. These often leave the MAFS couples to struggle. As the Married at First Sight experts have struggled to be clear about their counseling methods and haven't been able to create successful matches, they shouldn't continue with the series beyond this season. Moving forward, MAFS should choose to phase out the experts and replace them with new experts in the coming seasons. While this may not happen all at once, the show could choose to phase the experts out one by one, introducing replacements as they move through the next couple of seasons of the series. Even though the experts need to be present, shifting things around could help. While Married at First Sight has had a similar format for the experts throughout the years, I think there could be a fix for the issues surrounding the success rate if the MAFS experts have limitations about how long they're allowed to be part of the show. Married at First Sight shouldn't have experts that stick around on the show for years and years if they aren't making successful matches. While all the experts are valuable on screen, the Married at First Sight experts should only be allowed to be on the show for a limited amount of time.